Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome and thank you so much for joining our presentation today. My name is Meredith Call and I serve as the Director for the Office of Parent and Family Services here at UAB. And I'm excited for our presentation today about our UAB Police Department and the Public Safety Department on campus and everything that they are able to do to keep our students safe, as well as all the resources that they give and provide to students to make sure that they know what to do and how to stay safe themselves and the responsibilities that they have. So I'm going to actually invite some of our police department to come over and share that information with all of our family members. But before I do that, I do want to make a couple of general announcements for everyone. One, we are broadcasting this live both on through the Zoom webinar as well as off of our UAB Parent Family Services Facebook page. So we want to make this interactive and engaging for everyone. So one of the things that we ask is that when you if you have questions, that you let us know what they are. And so in order to share those questions, all you have to do is type that into the Q&A box if you're watching it on the Zoom webinar, or just in the comments section of the Facebook Live slideshow if you're watching us that way. We do ask, because this is live, please make sure that you're not providing us with any critical information related to or identifying information for your students. That can be your student's full name, email address, blazer ID, anything along those lines, because again, we want to make sure that we're maintaining the safety of all of our students on campus. So again, at the end of this presentation, we will actually repost this presentation on our Parent and Family Services website if you want to share this information with anybody else, as well as you can please feel free to contact our office, but don't forget to ask us questions as we go through the presentation today. But with that, I would like to invite Steve Gladden to come online, and he's going to share with you some great information about the resources and opportunities available within our Police and Public Safety Department. There we go.
All right. Sorry about that. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Good morning. And I'm Sergeant Stephen Gladden with the UAB Police and Public Safety Department. I want to congratulate you on having a child or loved one attend our school. I'm going to teach you a little bit and tell you a little bit about some of the services that the police department has here and we provide for our students and our employees. UAB maintains a professional, trained, and fully certified and accredited police force. Our UAB police officers are all fully trained police officers and commissioned by the state. We have 118 uniformed police officers that patrol our 100 square foot of, 100 city blocks that we have here at UAB. We also have, in addition to that 118 sworn police officers, we have 65 security officers that also work in the parking decks or also rover around campus. At any time, if you see any of our police officers and you need help, they will more than love to help you and show you directions or tell you what's going on. If you see you there, or if it's the students or whatever else, they will help you get around campus and give you best directions. And also the UAB Campus Police maintains both the university and the hospital areas of UAB. The campus police patrol by foot. They also patrol by cars and SUVs. They also are on bicycles. If you can see in my office right here, the yellow uniform, they also will be wearing that when they ride the T3s, the motorcycles, or the bicycles. My uniform, if you can see it, is what we normally wear, and it'll be navy in color. You can also recognize supervisors by the chevrons that they might have on their sleeves. And they will also have a yellow strip going down the side of their pants. As a dedicated precinct also at the residence hall on campus. So if your students are here on campus, we always have police officers that are working in that area that are dedicated to that. And we also have a police station right there in the residence hall area. Also throughout campus, we have over 500 help phones that are strategically placed throughout campus. If there's ever a problem, or they need help, or they just need to have some directions or whatever else, they can go up and just press the red button that's on the front of the help phone. It will give a direct line to our UAB Police Department and our dispatch. Once they call, they can ask for directions, they can do whatever it is, but also dispatch knows exactly where that help phone is, and they're able to dispatch a police officer there if they're needed. Another service that we also provide is the motorized assisted roadside services. We also call that MARS. Pretty much what they will do is, if you have a flat tire and need some air put in that tire, if you have you've locked your keys in your vehicle and you need that vehicle unlocked, they can assist you on that. If your battery has died, they can jump start your battery. And also, if you run out of gas or something like that, they'll take you to a convenience store and provide the gas tank for you to put gas in your vehicle. Really, really great service that we have here. The Rape Aggression Defense class, we also call that RAD. It's a great class. I'm one of our instructors for that. It's a 3-day class. It's Monday through Wednesday normally. It's for females only. It's free for students and employees. If you have a family member that would like to join in on the Rape Aggression Defense class, it will be a $55 charge, but it's one of the best classes that I've ever been to, and it's also one of the best classes that I personally teach. The UAB Blazer Express, we provide safety escort services with that phone number that's there on the screen from 9:30 p.m. till 5:30 a.m. Just a note on that also, some form of Blazer Express campus transit or Blazer Express safety escorts runs 24 hours a day at UAB. If for some reason they're not available and you need a safety escort, you can always just call our police department, and I'll get that phone number up here in a second, and we'll provide you a ride. At any time that your students, or if y'all are here on campus or whatever else, and y'all feel unsafe or something like that, y'all need to contact us. And let me just get those phone numbers up here on the screen. Again, the Motor Assist MARS, that phone number is 205-975-6277. The Campus Escort service is 205-934-8772. And the UAB Police emergency phone number is 205-934-3535. And the non-emergency phone number is 205-934-4434. At any time, our dispatch is there 24/7. If y'all have any issues, y'all can call them, and they will either connect you to the right area or send an officer to that area. Let's see here. The Rave Guardian app is one of the best things that I've ever seen. Basically, it's a virtual panic button. If you download this app, you can go onto the App Store or Google Play and download this app. And if you need to, basically what it will do is if you're walking through campus or whatever else, and you press the thing, it will either contact your guardian or a friend or the UAB Police or 911 immediately. But also the way it works exactly is say that you're leaving the police department and going to walk over to the student center, and you think it will take you, say, 5 minutes to walk that area. You'll set that up on your app, and if you get to your location and you haven't said that you got to the location, it will immediately contact your guardian. It will also give the location of where you're at, kind of like Find Your Phone. So really good app. I suggest that everybody that comes to school here downloads that app. The B Alert is the UAB emergency notification system. You're automatically enrolled into that as soon as you become a student or employee in that. Sorry if that. as soon as you become an employee or a student, you'll receive either text messages, emails, or a phone call, or you can do all of the above. You can also set up a family member to receive those notifications. If there's anything that major that happens here on campus, we immediately send that out. If it's weather, if there's something going on that's police related, it goes out there on that alert. So I definitely suggest that as a parent to go ahead and get that set up to have that. Also, based off the Clery Act, provides for public disclosure of campus crime statistics for all colleges and universities receiving federal funds of any kind. If you go to our UAB website also, it has every stat of everything that has happened last year on there. I think they update that every so often. But the actual fire and safety report from last year is on our website if you go to the UAB Police Department's website. I think other than that, that was most of the stuff that I have that I present. I didn't know if there was any questions that was given during the presentation.
So at this point, I want to make sure that we open it up for some of the key questions that family members may have related to the things that you want to know about keeping your student, or about making sure that your student maintains their health and safety on campus. I know our police department, just to reiterate and clarify for everybody, is just once again that these are truly our police officers that are just that. They are police officers. So that is a key thing that I just want to make sure all of our family members know. They have full jurisdiction over everything, but they are also here to help and keep our students safe, and they do just that. So they're a great addition to our campus, or a great component of our campus.
Yes, ma'am. We're in conjunction with Birmingham City, and so any of our traffic tickets that we write, any of the parking tickets that we have to write, that goes through all the city. And if anything happens, we're just in conjunction with Birmingham City.
I think that's one of the things that I want, again, for family members and individuals to know is that from the outsider's perspective, there is definitely a great partnership between our university police department and the city, and the two work together very frequently for a variety of different issues and causes, or anything that may occur, and that you, by doing so, because of that great partnership, the area that is the UAB campus and is so large can be such a safe feeling environment because of all.
Yes, ma'am. The one good thing is like, we are in the downtown Birmingham area, but if you think about that, that's actually a really good thing. We have 118 officers, which is like huge if you really think about it, in that 100 acres of property that we have, or 100 city blocks, my bad. But we'll also have South Precinct, which is Birmingham, and they overlap us. And then also Jefferson County is also right here. So in this area, there's always police officers in this area. I started off at another university as a police officer, and I feel much safer here. I went to school here. My mom works here. My brother worked and went to school here, and I feel much, much, much safer at this university than a local university that I started working at. Really great place. When we go on calls, we have several officers that can go on there and provide assistance at all times. I love going to school here. I've never had any kind of incident while I was here. My mom, like what I always do when I train, because that's what I usually used to do before I went to the crime prevention thing, is my mom works here. So and I lived on campus for about 2 years with my wife. And so when I trained my officers, I was not training them just to, be my backup officer to, come there. I trained them to protect my family. And that includes the students, that includes the other people, the employees and everything like that. So I was making sure that they got extra good training, because I wanted them to be there for my backup and also to protect my family and my children and everything else.
I think that shows. So there is a question that came in from a family member wanting to know about what types of diversity training does your department have to go through to do regarding implicit biases for minorities, and then also adequate trainings for dealing with students who have disabilities, including those including mental.
Yeah. So, going on the first question, diversity. So, UAB wide, first off, they do a lot of training that's either online or you go to a classroom setting, and we have to do that. We do about 88 hours, I think, is what we average of training that we do in-house. That's not sending somebody else out or whatever else. And a good portion of that every year is either diversity training. We have to do a diversity training every single year on the learning system that is sent out at least. So we understand that the whole campus is diverse, and we have to have that. We're not just locked in on a certain area or whatever else. Like our entire campus is diverse, so we really do a lot of hours of that training every year. On handling it was the mentally ill was the other question. Is that correct?
Yes, our students with mental health issues.
Mental health. Okay, yeah. So that's also another thing with us having a hospital here. Like that is a big thing that we have to be able to do anyways. Like 90% of our calls that we have, honestly, probably goes over towards the hospital, and so we see that on a daily basis. And so, like when it comes to handling that stuff, we are very trained and we understand how to handle that situation. We have, like I said, hours and hours every year that we train on that kind of stuff, and I'm very confident in our officers and that they know how to do that and handle those situations.
I just want to echo something that Sergeant Gladden said, and that there is, beyond just for our police officers, which is obviously critical, but then also for all faculty and staff as we start at the university, there is diversity requirements in education that we all must go through our Office of Diversity, Education, and Inclusion. So equality, diversity, equality, inclusion. So that is definitely a built-in component for the institution. So I do want to just re-echo that statement there.
Yes, ma'am.
I think those are all of the questions that are coming in at this point, which is great. If so, I don't want to continue to hold anyone beyond their time frame, but if there are additional questions that you have, please don't hesitate to reach out to the Office of Parent and Family Services, or to reach out to Sergeant Gladden. I'm going to offer you as well at any time, and then we will be reposting this video so you can happily show and share this information with other family members, with your student. If your student hasn't already done so, I know that they'll be completing orientation and that there are sessions in there for them specifically about our public safety campus to make sure that we are doing everything that we can. But we also expect the students they are part of the role in this as well, to make sure that we have a healthy and safe campus. And so we make sure that we try to educate our students about the resources that are available, but also the things that are required of them in order to help continue to make this a safe campus.
And if you don't mind, I'm going to finish off with a couple of things. Like, just let your loved ones know. Like, if they see something, just let us know. Like, kind of thing our saying is see something, say something, do something. That's a really great thing. And like, this is 100% exactly, since I've been here for 9 years, our vision statement. I want to end on that, if you don't mind. The UAB Police Department's vision statement: this department will be the vanguard of safety for our university community by doing anything for anybody at any time. And like, that sounds like great, and that's exactly what we do. But I have loved working here, love this campus, and I am so happy to have y'all here on campus and have your loved ones here too.
We are very excited as well. So thank you, Sergeant, so much for doing this and sharing this information today. And we will continue to keep our family members connected and engaged to all of the resources and opportunities that are available to you, as well as making sure that we keep you educated about all the things that we're doing on our campus. So thank you so much for joining us today, families. And please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye, everyone. Thank you.